All right, first review of a new movie in 2023. And today we are talking about Netflix's The Pale Blue Eye. Now, I should have a review for The Man Called Otto with Tom Hanks and the new movie Megan probably up tomorrow or later this evening. So, look forward to this review and a review of Servant Season 3, and then those reviews either up tomorrow or late tonight. Anyways, let's talk about The Pale Blue Eye. I was curious about this movie because, as I mentioned in my video on my second channel, Chan's mo- no, Chan reviews more. Um, I want to give more Netflix movies a chance, and this one I was hearing some decent things about, and it's got Christian Bale in it, and it was having a mild theatrical release. And usually the ones Netflix movies that have mild theatrical releases not necessarily aren't great, but they tend to be more of their more interesting, more auteur movies that belong in the theater, basically. And um, this one is all right. I don't care for it too much because it's kind of interesting. This just came out after Knives Out 2, which is a fun, excellent, put together uh, murder mystery that Ryan Johnson put together. And then you get this movie, which is also a murder mystery with a great cast, just like that movie. It's got Christian Bale in here, so many other great actors and stuff, but it's not great. And I think this is there's from this director I forget the name of. This is the second film of his that I really didn't care for. A lot of people really liked his last film, Antlers. It was produced by Guillermo del Toro. I did not like that one. I did not think it was good. And I don't really care for this one either. I don't think this one's bad like that one, or I just think this one is not very interesting to me. Because I like the setting. You know, it's in this old timey. I don't know. I want to say old timey, old time, but I'm trying to think of a better way to describe it because that's bad. Uh, but it's in this setting. It's with I like the cold outside, the way the film looks. Very pretty movie. All the performances are pretty good for the most part. There's a couple moments of bizarre overacting, which is took me out of the movie, but for the most part, it's fine. Where this movie just falls apart is the first hour or so does a great job engaging you in this mystery of what's going on, and that's great. But the more character motivations and subplots and weird elements of this movie start popping up throughout this movie, the more it just loses me. And I think this director, every film I've seen from him, they always have the same problem. They drag. Like his films are just kind of slow moving. Now, I mean, you can make a slow plotting mystery and stuff. Knives Out 2 does this. The first Knives Out does this, but that's fine. But it's not engaging though enough to really make it. And then you also have to make sure that there's still some excitement still happening, even though we're still learning details and trying to figure out things. And maybe that's a little bit slow. Like Sherlock Holmes movies, for example. If you were to watch a really excellent Sherlock Holmes movie, the way Sherlock Holmes it keeps you engaged while you're still learning details is watching him figure it out before everybody else does and figure out little details, and there's little quirks to his character and things like that. There's a reason that's the kind of stuff is engaging. This one, I wasn't engaged in it. A lot of the character motivations on second thought to it doesn't really work so well. It's just kind of slow plotting and just not super engaging. Not a terrible movie. Um, I mean, you might have some enjoyment if you decide to pop it on Netflix, but it is a little weak, unfortunately. And I don't know. I wouldn't say I would never check out a film from this director again, but it does make me hesitant because this is two for two out of his filmography that I'm just really not interested in and really didn't care for. But hopefully, maybe his next film will be really good. Again, part of that positivity attitude I'm trying to have more on my channel. And just in my life in general. But I'm also, I'm just trying to see, you know, I'm never one of those people like I'll never watch anything this guy does. I want to see good movies. So good movies, you know, come from anywhere or any person. There are lots of people who made bad movies that end up cranking out a great movie every once in a while. So and Mike Shyamalan. Please make your next movie good. I don't know. But yeah, that's my review for The Pale Blue Eye.